Hello, my dear students. Very good morning to all of you. Once again, I welcome you all to this SYBSC online lecture, which is we are studying on chemical kinetics. Today, we are going to study some numericals. We are going to solve some numericals based on first order, second order and zero order reactions. First, here I will write the formulas which are required to solve the problems of first order, second order and zero order reactions. First, write the formulas. Numericals based on zero, first and second order. We are going to solve numericals based on these things. Write the first formulas which are required for solving the problems. We know for zero order reaction, already we studied rate constant, that is rate constant nothing but K0 for zero order reaction. Rate constant, what is that rate constant? K0 is equal to, what is the formula we are seeing? Concentration of A0 minus concentration of A upon T. So this is nothing but, if you substitute the values, A0 is the A, concentration of A is nothing but the A minus X. After solving, you will get X upon T. Here this is the A0 is the initial concentration, and concentration of A is nothing but it's the remaining concentration of the reacting molecules at time T, and T is the time required. This is nothing but, after you simplify, you will get X upon T. X is nothing but the here product concentration. Now for zero order reaction, we written here rate constant K0 equal to this formula, A0 minus concentration of A0 minus concentration of A upon T is nothing but the X upon T. Here half-life for zero order reaction, we know half-life, already we seen half-life nothing but, what is the half-life? T half. T half is equal to what we already seen, A upon 2K0. This is the half-life. T half, half-life is denoted half-life period. Half-life or half-life period, we can say here half-life period. Can I write as half-life period? T half, this is nothing but the half-life period. T half equal to A upon 2K0. What is A? A is the initial concentration of that reaction. K0 is the rate constant for zero order reaction. Now second. Now let's go for first order reaction. For first order reaction, again we have to see for first order, what is the rate constant? Yes, K1. The rate constant for first order, how it can be denoted? K1 is equal to formula we have 2.303 upon T log of 10 concentration of A0 upon concentration of A. So this is nothing but, have to be remember, this is nothing but 2.303 upon T log of A upon A minus X, log 10. Here what is this? A0 is the initial concentration, concentration of A is the remaining concentration. Here small a is nothing but this is nothing but both are the same. Instead of writing the A0, it can be written as A. A is nothing but the initial concentration, and log 10 A minus X is nothing but the remaining concentration. For this, For first order, again we know for first order reaction, half-life period. What is half-life? Which is independent on initial concentration. T half for first order reaction. As we seen, 0.693 divided by K1. Okay, we already studied. Half-life period of first order reaction 0.693 upon K1 is the formula. Okay, note down this one first. For zero order reaction, for first order reaction. Now, let's go for second order reaction. First, we are writing the formulas for second order reaction. For second order reaction, rate constant K2. Here it can be written as, how it can be written? 1 upon T into A0 minus A upon concentration of A0, concentration of A. This is nothing but, after simplifying, what you will get it. This A0 is nothing but the A, concentration of A is nothing but the A minus X. What you will get it? You will get 1 upon AT X upon A minus X. This is for this rate constant, this formula I used for with equal initial concentration as well as reactant involving single reacting molecules. This is for single reacting molecules. Just we have to see the problems based on this only. Okay. Now second, for second order reaction, half-life period. Half-life period. What is half-life period? T half is equal to, what is the formula? 1 upon A K2, which is inversely proportional to the initial concentration. This is half-life period for second order reaction. Okay. So these are the formulas for solving the numericals. Now let's we start some numericals. This is very important in the examination. Mostly first order reaction, second order reactions are definitely asked. Okay. Are you note down it? Can I erase it? Okay, good. Now let's we start some numericals. The first problem, the rate constant for first order reaction. The rate constant for first order reaction is 1.46 into 10 raised to minus 3 per second. Calculate the half-life. Calculate the half-life period. Half-life period of the reaction. This is the problem. The rate constant for first order reaction is 1.46 into 10 raised to minus 3 per second. Calculate half-life period of the reaction. Problem is very simple. First, whenever you are solving the numericals, you have to remember it very carefully. First, you read the problem carefully. You read the problem at least 2 times. For what purpose? What is given and what you have to calculate. This must you have to understand first. Okay. काय दिलेलं आहे प्रॉब्लेम मध्ये, आपल्याला काय कॅल्क्युलेट करायचं आहे. These things you must understand. Okay. Now go for the solution. Before solving the problem, you always remember what is the given data. You must write on the right hand side of your sheet. You write here first. What is the given data? Means first you have to understand what is the given data is there and what we have to calculate. What is the given data? rate constant for first order reaction. Rate constant is nothing but the K1 is given. Rate constant for first order reaction. See how I am denoting rate constant for first order reaction. Therefore, I am writing the K1. We already known. K1 is nothing but how it is given. 1 point, how much value is there? 1.46 into 10 raised to minus 3 per second. This value is given. Okay. Now what we have to calculate? Very simple. We have to calculate T half. Half life period we have to calculate. Formula? Very simple. With the help of rate constant we can calculate the half life period of first order. We have the formula T half equal to 0.693 upon K1. Okay. Substitute the values. 0.693 upon what is the value of K1? 1.46 into 10 raised to minus 3. So what you will get? You will get the answer T half 477.9 seconds. What is the units? Units is seconds. Why I am writing the second? Because the rate constant given in the units of seconds. Therefore, you required 477 seconds for completing this half-life period. Means a reaction is going on, a simple reaction is going on. Rate constant is given. You have to calculate the T half, that is 50%. Means initially 100 molecules are taken. You calculate the time for completing the 50 of initial concentration. That is nothing but the T of we are calculated 477 seconds. Okay. Now let's see one more problem. Note down it. Okay, good. Now let's go for second problem. Mostly in chemical kinetics, 90% of the problems will based on the first order. You have to remember it. Okay. Now let's see second problem. For a certain reaction, for a certain reaction of first order half-life period is 50 minutes. How long will take for the completion to 80%, This is the question. What we have to do? We have to solve this problem. For a certain reaction of first order, half-life period is 50 minutes. How long it will take for the completion to 80%? Okay. What you have to calculate? You have to calculate time for 80%. This is the question. Time for 80% you have to calculate. Means a reaction is going on. For example, a certain reaction is going on. Here at A to the products are there. This is initially some amount is there. 100 is there. Let us consider, because it is asked in the 8%. Whenever a problem, always remember, always you have to be fix it in the mind. Whenever in the percentage is given, so always you have to consider A equal to 100%. What is the A? A is the initial concentration. A is the initial concentration, that will becomes 100 because it is in the percentage is given. You have to calculate time for 80%. 80% complete means the reaction is to be going to be 80% complete. That you have to calculate the time. Okay. So first write here the given. What is the given? Given some hint is given. What is the hint is given? For a certain first order reaction, half-life period is given. Half-life period. Half-life. T half is given. That is how much? 50 minutes. Okay. And what you have to calculate, how long it will take for completion of 80%. Means what? Now see, time for 80%, this you have to calculate. Time for 80% you have to calculate. How the time can be calculated? Whenever the time can be calculated, it consider that A equal to 100. Okay, initial concentration. What is 80% is completed means what? Time for 80%. 80% product is there. See, this is A equal to 100. 80% is completed means what? X is the 8. X is the 80. Whenever you solving, we have the formula. First write here the formula. K1, rate constant for first order, 2.303 upon T log of 10 A upon A minus X. What the parameter you required? You required the initial concentration, you required the concentration at time T. Okay, at time T means there is a percentage is given. So the A equal to 100, X equal to 80 means what? 80% is completed, no? So that time you have to calculate. 80% complete होण्यासाठी time किती आहे? म्हणजे already 80% is completed means what? X equal to 80, that is a product. And what is the remaining now? What is A minus X? Always A minus X is the remaining concentration of the reactants. Reactant concentration किती शिल्लक आहे? How much it's remaining? That is the A minus X. Means what? A equal to 100, 80% is already completed. Means product is 80. What is remaining in the reactant? That is a 20. Because initially we have taken 100. Therefore here A equal to 100, X equal to 80. And what is the A minus X? What is the remaining? It will become the 20. Okay. For this you have to calculate the time. But before calculating the time, what you required? You require to calculate the K1. K1 is given whether? No. K1 can be calculated by means of T half. First, what you have to do? You have to do first K1 should be calculated. After once you calculated the K1, then you have to calculate the time for 80%. So, right here. T half, we have the formula equal to 0.693 upon K1. So, this can be 0.693 K equal to T half is equal to 0.693 upon 50. 50, that is a minutes. What is the K1? K1 here we can calculate. K1 equal to 1.38 into 10 raised to minus 2 per minute. Because already time is in the minutes is given. Therefore, the K1 equal to 1.38 into 10 raised to minus 2 per minute. Okay. Now, what we have to calculate now? Okay. What we have to calculate? First, we are calculated K1 because K1 is required for this time calculation. Okay. Now here I will erase. Are you note down it? Okay. Now, time you have to calculate. Time for 80% you have to calculate. What is the formula? 2.303 upon K1. After rearranging this, log of 10 A upon A minus X. Okay. So, what is how much? 2.303. What is K1? K1 already we calculated here. 1.38 into 10 raised to minus 2 log of 10. What is A is 100. What is the A minus X? A minus X, what is how much? It's 20. How it is 20? It is the remaining concentration because 80% is completed. What is the remaining in the reactant? 20. That here out right here. Okay. Now simplify it. How much you will get it? Very simple. You calculate it. This will get in the 4 log 4 and this will becomes I think something 4 point. Okay. So what is the value? Finally you will get here. I directly write the answer. 1.66 into 10 raised to 2. This is nothing but the 1.16 is nothing but the 116 minutes. You calculate it. This is the time for 80%. Okay, you calculate it at home. 2.303 upon 1.38 10 raised to minus 2. You just divide it. This will become in the denominator. It forms into numerator. It becomes the plus sign. This is 100 upon 20. First you divide it. In case of this log, because you have the calculator is allowed. Very simple. 100 upon 20. Just to calculate what you will get it. You will get the 5. Log 5. Calculate the log 5. Then multiply this value. You will get 1.16 10 raised to 2 is nothing but the 116 minutes you required for the 80%. Very simple, no? See, A2, suppose this is intermediate and this will be the product. This is initially 100 and you require, this is 50 minutes, this is 50. You require 50% is there. You required 80% means this much you require 50 minutes. This much definitely from this to this you require the 160 minutes. You require the longer time. Okay. 50% complete होण्यासाठी you require the how much 50 minutes. 80% definitely it will require some higher time. That will become the 116 minutes. I hope you understood. 80% it will become the 160 minutes. Means how the problem is calculated, from the given data you have to calculate the numericals. What is given and what we have to calculate. Okay. Now let's see one more problem. You note down it. I hope you understand very clearly. Okay. You note down it. Okay, let's go for one more problem and then I will stop here. For a certain first order reaction, again, for a certain first order reaction, same problem for a certain first order reaction. 50% reaction is completed. 50% reaction is completed in 100 minutes. In 100 minutes. In 100 minutes. How long? Very simple problem. How long will it take? How long will it take for the reaction to complete 90%. Very simple problem. Again similar problem, same problem is there. First read the problem. As I told you, before solving you first read the problems at least 2 times. You have to understand what is given and what you have to calculate. First I will write, here I will write given data. For a certain first order reaction, 50% is completed in 100 minutes. What do you mean 50% is completed? As we discussed, 50% is completed means what? Initial concentration becomes 50. No, that is nothing but the T half. That is nothing but the T half. T half is given. How much? 100 minutes. Are you getting my point? For a first order reaction is the first order. This you have to remember, first order reaction. 50% is completed means what? Half of the reaction is, as we seen, A to the product, for your convenience, A equal to 100, your initial concentration, it becomes 50 means what happened? Half, it becomes half. Therefore, that is nothing but the half-life period. That is nothing but the half-life period. Therefore, T half equal to 100 minutes. What you have to calculate? How long it will take for reaction to complete? 90%. 90% साठी तुम्हाला calculate करायचे. Time for 90% you have to calculate. Okay? Now what we have to understand again, we are A equal to 100. What is 90? 90 is the x. X equal to 90. What is A minus x? How the A minus x is there? A minus x equal to 10. तुमच्या लक्षात येतो काय? Initial concentration is 100. X is what? X is the product. And A minus X is how much it's remaining in the concentration, that is 10 is there. So, what we have to calculate first? We have to calculate the K1 first you have to calculate. Then you have to calculate the T 90% also. Okay. First calculate the K1. Hey, K1 Why we need the K1? Because whenever you want to calculate the time, you require the rate constant. Okay, K1 equal to, here I directly put the values, 2.303 log of, so K1 can be calculated from half life period, no? Because half life is there. T half equal to 0.693 upon K1. So from this, K1 equal to 0.693 upon T half. What is given? 0.693 upon 100. Okay. What is the value? So this will becomes 6.93 into 10 raised to minus 3 per minute, because this is the rate constant. Okay. After simplifying, very simple. Power of 100, 10 raised to minus 2 is there, but I converted to minus 3, 6.93, 10 raised to minus 3 per minute. This is for the rate constant. What you have to calculate? You have to calculate time for 90% is equal to, formula use it. We have the formula first. I will write here formula. K1 equal to 2.303 upon time log 10 of A upon A minus x. What you have to calculate? You have to calculate the time required for 90%. Okay. Right here. How the time can be calculated? T 90% equal to, for our convenience here written as 90%, 2.303 upon K1 log of 10 A upon A minus x. Okay. So substitute the values. 2.303. What is K value? 6.93 into 10 raised to minus 3 log of 10. What is A? 100. What is A minus x? 10. So this will become the 10. So log 10 equal to 1. So this can be calculated after simplifying. What you will get it? 0.33 into 10 raised to 3, because it is denominator becomes the numerator, that will become the positive. So therefore this is nothing but the 332 minutes. Therefore T 90% is equal to 332 minutes you required for completion of 90%. Okay, means for 50% you required 100 minutes, for 90% you required 332 minutes. Okay, here I will stop here. In the next lecture we will see some more problems based on second order as well as first order as well as some half life period. I hope you understand. You go through these formula. Okay, thank you so much.